Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful April 19th, 2021. Sitting in the studio tonight, and I just did a video, crypto video. I put a crypto video up, and I'm feeling good about it. But I want to make another video and just kind of talk about what has been on my mind a little bit lately. I've been kind of in a funk the past week. Just kind of feeling, I don't want to say down, just kind of feeling a little like, I feel like there's forces that are against me sometimes that are just like want to see me fail. Like, I feel like there's forces out there that ultimately just cause me to think things like, failure wise, and it can, I don't want to go into the details too much of it, but it's made me think a lot about courage a little bit, and that's what I kind of want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about courage, and there's actually 6 different types of courage. I was looking this morning at a poster, and I was like, man, that really kind of hit home, and I want to talk about it a little bit, and go over the different types of courage, because the world we live in now, with all the things going on, it takes a lot of courage to stand up for like who we are, for what we believe in, and to kind of go against the flow, and to keep going, to evolve to your higher self, and as you kind of take those steps, as you start to climb the steps, there's certain forces and entities and people out there that are going to try to knock you back down. They're going to try to, pull you back down to their frequency, back down to their level, because they're scared of seeing you succeed. And, we're seeing a lot more of that, I think, now. And, it takes a lot of courage to break free from that and just keep doing you, keep being who you want to be, which is for the higher good, for your higher self, without letting that negativity bring you down, man. It takes a lot of courage. And there's 6 different types of courage, and that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. I wanted to get into a little bit of those. And the first one being physical courage, to keep going. What is physical courage? It means to keep going with resiliency, balance, and awareness. That's physical courage. Then there's social courage. Social courage is to be yourself unapologetically. It can be super hard to do, man. To be yourself unapologetically, like, this is who I am. I don't care what you think. Screw you. I'm living life. I'm trying to be the best me I can be. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. And then there's moral courage. Doing the right thing even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. It could be so hard, and I'm sure you can think of several instances in your life where you're like, man, it took, there's a situation where I know what the right thing to do is, but maybe I didn't step up to it. Maybe I didn't make a move. Maybe I kept silent, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have the courage to do it, and I think about that a lot when we see people that are different than what culture people think are normal. We see we meet a lot of different people that are, what we call like sheltered, or sometimes, that just kind of are different in a good way though. And, it's our duty as, light workers, as people with the courage to do these, to protect those kind of people, and stand up and stand up for those kind of people. I think that's what I think of when I think of moral courage, about doing the right thing. I think about it standing up for people who don't have the strength to stand up for themselves. You know what I mean? And that takes a lot of courage to do. Emotional courage, feeling all of your emotions, positive and negative, without guilt or attachment. Emotional courage. You think about emotional courage, feeling all of your emotions. How many times do we block out emotions because we're scared to feel something, because we're scared to feel that? Like, it takes courage to face the things that causes pain, and that's something to think about. You know what I mean? That's a courage to just be aware of, you know, like take the courage, get the courage to face the things that brought us pain. That way we can heal from, that way we can learn from, that way we can grow from them. There's intellectual courage to learn, unlearn, and relearn with an open and flexible mind. You know, it takes a lot of courage to have an open and flexible mind nowadays because, you know, society we live in, everything's just so close-minded. Everybody's so one-sided, and you know, it falls into divide, conquer, man. And it takes courage to have an open mind to kind of reunite us. You know, it takes a lot of intellectual courage. Then there's spiritual courage, living with purpose and meaning through a heart-centered approach towards all life and oneself. You know, it takes a lot of freaking spiritual courage to speak your truth. You know, speak your truth and live with purpose and meaning through a heart-centered approach towards all life. You know, and so, you know, I truly believe that you can find this courage within yourself by, you know, telling yourself affirmations that you have the courage. You know, you already have that courage within you to do these things. You know, it's not non-existent. It's, you have it. You know, and you just have to tap into it. And so, you know, I've been in this funk and I've kind of been thinking about it, and it's like, you know, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to slow down, even if there's people that are telling me, you know, I'm going to fail. And because I'm not trying to do anything other than just live my best life and, you know, enjoy life to its fullest, really. And to do that in a way that is going to help others. So, those are my thoughts on that tonight. You know, quick few thoughts on courage, man. And, you know, as always, I just want you guys to know that I have your back, that, you know, I fully support you, and, you know, I want to see you guys succeed and get through by using your courage, you know, that you have within you. So those are my thoughts on that tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. I need to go get ready because I have a guest coming on the show here in about a half hour. Pretty excited about it. So stay tuned for that on Conversations with Kenny. This is Swordfire X5. I'm Kenny. Have a good night.